Google's new Pixel 10 Pro XL might be the most important Android phone in years, not because it's flashy or wildly different, but because it quietly fixes the things Pixel users have been begging for. Stay with me, because this isn't just another spec-heavy launch, it's something smarter. So yeah, Google's latest flagship is here. Well, almost. The official launch is August 20th, but let's be honest, the leaks are out, the teasers are rolling, and Google already gave us half the picture. You're not going to be shocked by the design, but what's inside, that's where things get interesting. First, the new Tensor G5 chip. This one is a big shift. It's finally being built by TSMC, the same company behind Apple's chips. That alone is a reason to take notice. For years, Pixels have struggled with heat and battery drain thanks to Samsung's chip fabrication. Now, we might actually get the performance Pixel fans deserve. Cooler tongue, smoother gaming, fewer frame drops. No more turning your phone into a hand warmer after 20 minutes on a video call. It's the kind of upgrade that you wouldn't see on a spec sheet, but will definitely feel day to day. And here's something new that genuinely caught my attention. Qeta wireless charging. Yes, magnetic wireless charging. Google's jumping into a space Apple has been playing in since 2020 with MagSafe. Snap-on chargers, stands, mounts, maybe even accessories that just work without the guessing game of aligning your phone pixel perfectly on a pad. If this works the way it's supposed to, it changes everything for Android users. Especially if it means chargers become universal between iPhones and Pixels. That's not just convenience, it's progress. Now, the price, this one might sting. The Pixel 10 Pro XL is starting at $1,200. That's right, and no, you're not getting more storage at that price. In fact, they've removed the 128GB option completely. You're starting at 256GB whether you want it or not. Some will call it bold, others may be greedy, but it is what it is. Design-wise, the Pixel 10 Pro 40 looks like, well, a Pixel, flat sides, flat screen, aluminum frame. Glass back, it's gained a little weight, about 5% more than last year. But that's because there's a slightly bigger battery inside, so it's a trade-off most of us will take. It still feels premium, solid in the hand, and thankfully, Google didn't go the route of adding random buttons like certain other fruit-themed companies. IP68 is still there, so it's safe for rainy days and accidental drops in the sink. Colors this year are clean and classy: obsidian, porcelain, moonstone, and that jade with the gold frame easily the standout. It's the kind of phone that looks good on a table, and even better in your hand. The display stays at 6.8 inches, same Super ActuaTech tech, same 120Hz refresh rate, and an eye-searing 3000 nits peak brightness. You're not going to struggle to see your screen in sunlight, even on the brightest summer day. If you loved the screen on last year's Pixel, this one will feel like home. There's a new ultrasonic fingerprint sensor too, and it finally works with wet hands. No more wiping your finger on your pants 3 times just to unlock your phone. It's small, but it matters. Inside, it's packed with 16GB of RAM and, hopefully, UFS 4.0 storage. Google hasn't confirmed it yet, but come on, it's time. If you're going to charge flagship prices, you better bring flagship speed. Android 16 comes pre-installed, and while most of the changes are subtle, there's one major new feature: desktop mode. Yep, like Samsung DeX, but actually native to Android. It's still early, but the potential for turning your phone into a full-blown computer is real. This might be the year that feature finally starts to matter. Camera-wise, don't expect a revolution. It's still the same triple lens setup, wide, ultra-wide, and periscope zoom. But the ultra-wide now has a macro focus option, which is fun for detail shots. And the zoom supposedly going up to 100x digital. Real talk though, anything past 20x usually turns into a blurry mess. But if this year brings cleaner 10x and 20x shots, that's all we really need. Google's also talking about 8K video recording, but there's a catch. It might just be for thousands upscaled using their cloud-based video boost tech. So is it really 8K? Kinda, we'll see how it looks, but I'm not holding my breath. Battery life sees a small bump to 5,200 milliamp hours. Nothing wild, but enough to stretch your day a little longer. They're also claiming up to 100 hours in power-saving mode, which sounds impressive, but let's see the real-life numbers before we celebrate. So where does that leave us? This phone doesn't scream "look at me." It doesn't flip, it doesn't fold, but what it does is quietly fix the things we've been annoyed by. Better chip, smarter charging, cleaner design. If you're already on the Pixel 9 Pro XL, maybe sit tight. But if you've been waiting for a reason to trust Google again, this might just be the one.